So busy arguing our points.
To us that God didn't.
Nobody's assigning it to y'all. I said we, as a body, all of us, everybody that associate themselves as a disciple to Christ, we have to take a responsibility.
I heard a wise person say this, and y'all might not call him wise, but somebody posted on Facebook, why are we so concerned about the things of the world? Well, the world is not even concerned about the things of the church.
That's not what he said.
No, I'm not talking.
That's not what he said.
You're talking about another brother. I'm addressing what my cousin posted up there.
Because
whoever said it, that ain't true. Because you consider the world is right about the church.
But it sounds very cliche. But like I grew up to believe,
but they're not really concerned about us going to heaven.
But you paint a broad picture because, like for me, the way I was raised, if somebody on the street needs something or is going through something, you help them.
Sunset Soul Radio, Thursdays from 7 to 9, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Black by Demand Radio Show.
2 years ago. If you broke that bike and it don't work, that's on you, brother. I suggest you get that toolkit out back and then start working with it, right? Yeah. So my son's looking at me like, wow. And I broke down to him how we had got fixing flat tires down to a science. Mm-hmm. You understand what I mean? Sticking the tube in the water. Right? Talk to me, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, critical thinking. And seeing, we look at that now and like kids, they not as on hands like we were back in the day.
That's because nowadays you don't have to put the bikes together anymore. They can come assembled.
Yeah, everything's coming assembled.
In the store, they ask you like if you want it already assembled.
Right.
Back then you just got the box with 1 million pieces.
Right, and today I don't think they could work with that.
It's just like the thought process. Nowadays you get a bike that's already put together. Now when you were younger, you had to put this bike together.
You got to put it together.
That basically closes your mind into learning how to do something.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now you're giving it something. So, okay, you take this and this is what it is.
Right.
So now we have to run with this instead of teaching the child, this is how you put this together so you see the result as this.
Right. Critical thinking. I like that. Absolutely. So look, not to cut you off, Mr. Denise, but let's go to our first commercial break, and then we're going to come back and finish talking about critical thinking.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
you can't even see the top of that thing.
Even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Here's what you missed on Salacious Life Radio.
You know, when it comes to your children, especially if you're dating someone that you actually like, you do want it to work. So you're gonna hope and encourage the relationship between your child and that person because you like that person, you know. So you're gonna hope for the best. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work, and you can't make it work. You can't force it. It's like a branch. You keep bending it. Eventually, it'll snap, and even if you put it back together, it'll never be what it once was. Mm-hmm. But you definitely pray on it. You hope for the best, you know, because like nobody wants to spend the rest of their life alone just because a particular relationship didn't work out, but you had this beautiful creature as a result of it, you know. But you don't want to necessarily spend and you're not all of a sudden a bad person. You're not all of a sudden not going to fulfill this other person's needs.
You, madam, are a harlot and a scoundrel.
Because I had one kid while I was still married. Like,
I take that back.
What if the situation turns around the other way? So you ready for your child to meet? They meet the person, and this person is a giver. So this person's buying your child lots of gifts and wanting to.
I would usually.
Do you let?
Like if it's a birthday or some sort of holiday or something like that. Okay, and they want to get them a few things or get them something. Okay, but just on like a regular basis, like unless it's like Nestle's Quick or something that you can get from like, you know what I'm saying, or like Kit Kats or something like that. Like, no, don't spend a lot of money on.
It's unrealistic. I'm sorry.
It's unrealistic. Like, don't try to buy his.
Tune in live to Salacious Life Radio every Wednesday from 9 to 11, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Be Exposed Radio.
it's a family affair if you want to look at it that way.
It is. I totally agree, and I believe I believe that this wisdom on the wall is going to be a movement, and that's what I believe we are doing. Is we're creating a movement where people essentially, even after we've presented in these workshops, then they'll be inspired to sort of document some of the things that they've gone through and empower somebody else. So it'll be like a chain effect. So they'll see that, you know, we were just 3 women who have gone through various things and experiences in our lives, and we just took the opportunity to sit down, put it in a book, and then it'll be a movement, and then other women will be inspired to do the same thing. Let me tell you, we are better together. We are so much better together, family. I'm telling you, when we band together, put our resources and our experiences together, we can create a movement, and that's what it's about, inspiring people to do more than what they may currently see of their own lives, that they can do so much more. So yeah,
you are exactly right.
Be Inspired Radio Show. Tune in every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
People, let me see. We're not on yet. We're live. I can't hear anything. Welcome to another week. Wait a minute, is it coming in? Y'all know how I gotta do it. Moment of silence for my brother Jamel Raymond Bishop. This is King Porter Forever Friday. Give me a moment of silence for Sean Alexander, also known as Ricky Lee, please. Thank you very much. Well, I'm but 2 lovely ladies. Y'all know.
Happy Friday. I hope everyone's week.
I have the finally. I'm gonna go ahead and tell them go look. Started with the shirt, but then I saw her doing some positive things doing radio. We got Miss Go-Go.
Hey, what's up?
And she's gonna tell us about this. What, the event?
Yes, it's the event.
And it's an interesting event. I'm anxious to know. It's a little. What's the best way to put it? Because my words be. I don't
okay, so first of all, I'm Go-Go.
Go-Go.
I head up the Facebook page, EIB. It's now called EIB. Used to be called Full Climax. Used to be called One Night Stand. But now it's EIB, Elephant in Your Bedroom. And we talked about, we talked about a little bit of everything. The things that are right here in our face that, you know, people just don't want to talk about. So we talk about that. We talk about sex, love, relationships, situationships, fuckships, you know, so forth and so on. And we try to get people to have a and about sex, love, BDSM, submission, bottom, top, vanilla. That's what I try to do. And the event that I have coming up is our first large event. And get-togethers. And it's called Submission. And the reason why I named it Submission is because I want people to give me their trust. And trust is all about submitting. So, you know, you just gotta make sure you submit to me and allow me to take you on a ride. It's gonna be a nice ride.
Elephant in the bedroom, though. Look, I'm sorry. I know we was talking about that police brutality stuff, but elephant in the bedroom.
Talk about that first. I'm okay with that.
You sure?
I'm sure. I'll wait to have everything.
Elephant in the bed. That got me sold. I don't even care about the dude that got hit no more. Get him.
Okay.
Let's get into. No, I want to get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay.
Elephant in the bedroom.
Okay, so elephant in the bedroom. So my thing is, a lot of people have a problem with talking about sex. You know, in relationships, situationships, we all want to have something. You know, we're made to love,
Right.
to have sex, to reproduce. Some of us can't reproduce anymore, but we still enjoy sex. And I think what happens is a lot of people don't talk about sex. You know, it's like a taboo kind of subject.
Type of thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people won't say, you know, hey, I enjoy it. I'm a woman, I enjoy it. You can call me whatever you want, but I feel like I am, you know, just a woman in the 40s, and I enjoy it. And, you know, you can't talk bad about me if I don't talk bad about myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, with the whole, oh, she's a whore, she's a slut, she's a freak. You can't call me that if you know, don't know that's what I am, and if I don't make myself that.
Right.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
is,
You know what it
is what it is.
So, you know, I just wanted to make sure that this event will bring out all the other group members and some of the other leaders of different groups that talk about sex, love, and that enjoy sex and enjoy love or marriage or singleship or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping to connect with a lot of other people on Facebook that have their own groups.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm just ready. I'm excited.
That sounds interesting.
It's going to be a little bit of everything. I'm going to give you a little bit of everything. You know, something to look at, something to think about, something to see. Yeah, I promise you won't be
Will you
disappointed.
have demonstrations?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
really?
We do. Well, at every event I've had, we've had demonstrations. It just hasn't been as big as this. We're on a bigger forum now.
Okay.
And a lot of the demonstration come from other groups that I know about, that I'm in. Yes, we do. Well,
so
at every event I've
the-
had, events, let me see, some of the events I've had previous have been kind of like, we all meet up somewhere, and then we have a party. We might charge to get in, and then we meet other people. I just recently had a game night at DDL, which was excellent. It was one of my best game nights.
Okay.
And what we do is basically we get people together. We play, you know, the regular normal games like Uno and tic-tac-toe and stuff like that. But we also do interactive games, some games that I made up that are a little on the adult side. So that's why we never bring children around or anything like that. So,
Okay.
you know, when we get together, it's always a good time. And I
Okay.
hope that everybody can make it out.
And for the listeners again, please let them know.
It's EIB Presents Submission. It's November the 10th at the East Point Event Center. And we'll have the room with the stage. So just be ready to let down your guard and be okay. And I'm going to say this. If you're not used to being out with your mate in that environment, I advise you to knock out.
So do you feel as though you should feel comfortable with your mate?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, the thing, and I'm glad you brought that up. The thing about this is, like we were talking before we got on the radio, is some women and men are a little choosy in who they deal with. So when they're choosy and they want somebody to do some particular things which are considered not the average things like anal sex, or they want to do a little bit of BDSM, a lot of ladies like choking, and a lot of ladies like spankings, and people say, you know, like, oh my God, I can't believe, you know, she said that. I can't believe she wanted that. They get all like, oh my God, I can't believe it. The thing is, you want to be as comfortable as possible with this person.
Right.
And my thing is, you're sharing everything with this person. And they talk about, you know, don't touch the door. Don't touch somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You having sex with somebody, it's worse than touching the door. So you need to get to know the person and need to, you know, learn to be comfortable. And the thing is, you know, as women, we like to do some adventurous things with certain people. You know, women will go all the way if you are feeling them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we feeling you, oh my God, we'll do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Okay.
And I mean it. Like I have, you know, a number of friends that have made the step over into anal sex that had already said, I ain't doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. But then they found that special someone and they was like, oh.
Try it.
Oh, okay, all right. It ain't so bad. And I like it. And I had fun. But you have to make someone comfortable with you. If you always, you know, having sex with your t-shirt on or having sex with your shoes on because you got to run out the door, you know, It's like, wait a minute, hold up. You know what I'm saying? You know, they like, oh yeah, I'm just hitting it and I'm out the door. Like, I'll call you tomorrow. Yo, what happened to you back in the day when you had sex with somebody and you went out to breakfast the next day and y'all was cool? Right. You know, and you don't have to call him your homeboy, your brother, you know, like, the hell with that. It's a guy I dealt with. Right. And that's the end of that, you know, and be good with it.
Spankings, choking. I'm just absorbing all this sense. So,
well, you know, the thing is there's, you know, missionary sex, and then there's levels to it. You know, you got to level up.
One leg up.
Yeah, exactly.
Other side.
And some women, you know, they like a little bit more pain. Like a little. I'm serious.
Right though. Choke me.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna choke you. Right.
Exactly.
You coming? That's when I'm gonna really choke you.
Exactly. I'm coming. Right. And you know, some people. I'm telling you this because I know what's going on. Some people like to be choked until they pass out.
Yeah, I heard that.
Because it's to another level. It's like getting high. You know, like when you get your first high. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
It is. Like, I'm going to equate it to the streets. You get high the first time. You like it. You enjoy it. So you keep going. But you're always chasing that original first high. Yeah. Some like a choke. Yo. Some like bruises. You know, they call them trophies or awards. You know, like the harder you smack me, the more I bruise. You know, I want a black and blue bruise. Like, I need it. Yeah,
that's a whole world over there.
Well, see, my thing is, you know, and that's what I'm saying. You know, everybody has their place in the sex world. Right. You know, some people like it a little hot. Some people like it a little normal. You know.
I'm not choking nobody till they pass out.
Well, you might not, but guess what? Some women like to be peed on. So you might want to pee on somebody.
Hey, I've got that request, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it.
I think it's because
a while ago I couldn't do it.
You thought number one is just nasty.
I did. Like,
exactly.
You want me to piss on you? Like,
but
really?
See, you gotta understand. Everybody has their limitations to sex. Like, you know, you want to be strangled. You want to be strangled a little harder. You know, you want to be pushed a little harder. You know, they have the thing, and I don't know if people still view it on Facebook, but it's called 2 cups.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that's when they each other's
I
scene.
saw that. Yeah.
And I mean, like, so the guy had sex with 2 women and the semen in the cup, and they basically spit it in each other's mouth.
Yeah.
And it takes it to the next level.
Woo! Hey, look, I'm sweating.
You want to take a little commercial break?
I'm about to take a commercial break, get myself together. Make sure y'all don't go nowhere. We got Go here, and she's head of the Elephant in the Bedroom. I like that. EIB, man. Look, go to Facebook and check out that page. We will be right back. It is what it is radio.
Check out. The new season of Talk Lately with Monty when he rants about his staff.
I agree. Can you come on? I told you stop touching that button. Why is it so loud? God. Did you turn one all the way up again? Do I have to come in there? God damn her. If it was going right, I would let you do your part, but I'm sorry, but it's just not functioning the way it's supposed to be. You're right on the air. I told you mind your business.
Well, Monty, if I can comment on the Jennifer Holiday situation, I can.
I know I'm live on the air. I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay. I know I'm live on the air. This is why this whole show is called Talk Lately. Anyway, let's get back to every Tuesday at 7 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes.
You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And bothered waiting to hear more about this elephant in the bedroom. So I'm hot and bothered.
You hot and bothered. Well, that's my point. My point is to get you hot and bothered. My point is to get you hot and bothered. Yeah. Well, you know, I want people to, again, put their trust in me that I'll get you hot and bothered. I'll get you to understand a little bit more about women and men. I'll get you to understand more about sex. I'll get you to understand more about BDSM. I'll get you to understand more. Okay.
What is BDSM?
So the real definition of BDSM is bondage and sodomy, but I want to explain it to you in my terms. My term is it's when you take sex to the next level, when you take sex a little higher. You want to take sex to the next level. You know, you might want to tie somebody up. You might want to spank them. You might want to put your penis in some places that it doesn't normally go.
Come out. Before you finish. This is It Is What It Is Radio. Speak your mind. No filter.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, you know, sometimes people like to play with knives. Sometimes people want to play. Yeah, like they like a little cut, a little burn. What the? See, and that's what I'm trying to do. You see, it's levels, and that's what I'm saying. So let's say you're at level 1.
I'm at level 1 right now.
Okay, yeah. But there's an infinite level.
I believe you. Cutting will not be.
And that's why I've reached out to a lot of other groups too, because I know a lot of other people in other groups that enjoy sex as much as I do and enjoy the freedom of sex and enjoy it with, you know, swingers and you know, if you're a swinger, come on through.
Come on through. Swingers, come through.
Right. If you're not a swinger, still come on through. If you are intimate in your relationship for the first time and this is a person you want to get intimate with, or, you know, you haven't been intimate, come on through. That's what I need from you. You know, like I need you to just trust me that I will get you where you need to be. And, you know, for anybody that has questions and, you know, I can answer them for you. I mean, if your callers have questions, I can answer them for you.
What's up with this cutting? I ain't never heard that.
Okay, so some people like a little bit of, like, blood. It's like a little, you know, like a little bit of torture. You know how, like, pleasure is pain? That's what they like, a little bit of pain, you know. So same thing with the paddle. If you're being spanked with a paddle, sometimes you want the paddle to hurt so bad that it sends a different kind of feeling. It's like it's like turning up the pain.
I ain't know on that level yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, and some people aren't, and that's okay. But I want, if you at 0 to infinite, I want you to still be able to come enjoy. You will take something back from the show that you enjoy. I promise that. I promise that.
You doing contests?
No contest, but you will be able to interact with the audience.
Okay.
So, you know, I'll have a few things, because I'm hosting the show, I'll have a few things to interact with the audience and the crowd. I have a number of demos and a number of performers that would love to bring you on stage if you want to come on stage.
Oh.
So, you know, there'll be some wands involved. There'll be some whips involved.
So, to these viewers, is it safe to say for my men, is it possible for somebody they might get some head? Possibly?
When they leave, yeah.
Oh, all right.
When they leave,
I
yeah.
didn't know if they was,
well, see,
come
I'm gonna
on
tell
up
you something.
here.
The thing I tell people about my events is I'm gonna put you in a place. It's up to you to take the shot. I'm gonna put you in a place. You don't worry about that. If you want me to put you in a place, I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna put you there. You just gotta work it out for yourself.
You just gotta work it out for yourself. I'm gonna bring you to the water. It's up to you to drink.
Exactly.
Damn, I ain't never think nobody want to get cut.
Oh yeah, cut, spank, choke, peed on, shit on.
Can I ask you a personal question? Have you are you into that as far as the urination and the defecation?
No, that's not my thing. However, I am to the next level of being choked and tied up. I like a spanking every now and then, but again, that's when you trust somebody. You can't just be like, oh yeah, choke me. And this guy, like, you know, 6'6", 300 pounds about to choke me to death. Like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. But, you know, once you get into a relationship with somebody who you're comfortable with, you can turn it up a little more. You know, you want to keep it interesting and you want to keep it all love between you and the person. So you turn it up a little bit.
Ooh, I'm a very visual person. So you just said cut, stabbing, and choking is normal, spanking is normal. But you just said the choke and the knives and
suspended sex where you like hung from something.
I ain't never done that.
And see, there's so many levels to the feeling of it. So, you know, you could take it up a little higher. So, you know, when you feeling like you wanna pull back or you don't want the person to touch, you can, there are devices where you can keep the woman's legs open. And you know, for women, you know, when we get ready to come, we want to close our legs together because the feeling is so
much more intense.
Yes,
I know.
But if you keep your legs apart,
it's even more intense.
Oh my God, because you can't control it. See, the thing is, a lot of this is a control game. You know, whoever you having sex with, pretty much, if they're the controller, they'll control you and they'll do things to you that maybe you wouldn't do, you know, with the normal person. But it takes you to another heightened level. And like I said, it's like getting high. Once you take it the first time, it's like, oh, I like that. Let me try it again. Right. And maybe I'm going to push the limits a little bit more. You know, maybe I'm going to get it popping a little bit more. Maybe I'm going to do suspension, or maybe I'm going to do a little knife play, or maybe I'm going to do a little feeling where I want to get, you know, all over this person. And then I'm gonna tell you, it started off kind of crazy with me. A guy that I was dealing with, I won't say his name, I've been dealing with him off and on for like 19 years.
Okay. Shouts out to him for getting that coochie for that long. My nigga.
Right. So we stepped up our relationship a little more. So, you know, we always enjoy sex with each other, but we stepped it up a little bit more. At the time, I wasn't able to have kids, so I had already had my son. So it was kind of like, okay, I'm past the son part, so I can pretty much do anything, and I have a baby.
Right.
So we turned it up, and he started tying my legs up to the bottom of the bed, where the top part was free, but the bottom part wasn't. And then he started with, like, the wand and vibrators and, you know, like cock rings and stuff like that. And it just, it heightened the experience. So then I came to him, you know, all like, oh, you know, can we do that again? I like that. Yeah. And then he was like, yeah, you know, you want to try something else?
Hey, look, don't go nowhere. I'm still sweating. We got to go to one more break. I got a feeling I'll leave him to be horny.
I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ball in street? Girl in street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org.
If you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
period.
Real. That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right. And all that old money shouldn't go toward this, money should go to. If the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week, you don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you can question about where the child support is going. But if every time you pick up the child, they look nice, they ain't complaining about nothing, why are you worrying about where the money go at?
It is what it is radio show.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right. They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm gonna talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a -65, which is just horrible. So when you have let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the how
much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're.
Then your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like -65, this early
in the season is pretty rough.
That's
and
horrible.
The pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs. 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I'm bothered. I'm about to be naked in here in a minute.
Look,
talk about girl.
He did say naked. That's what he said.
Naked.
I
It's like, no. I'm playing.
Bucky.
But let me ask you.
Okay.
About to get hot now.
About to get hot now.
Have you been in a situation, and like far as I know, you said you've been comfortable with your mate, but do you think you intimidate your mates? I would say.
Yes. Because people see the radio, the internet, the Facebook me, and they don't get to know the real me.
The real you, right.
I'm still human, I still want to be touched, loved, rubbed down, everything a woman wants. We want to be kissed, we want a butt rub, we want ice cream, we want food. I want the same thing anybody else wants.
Right.
I just sometimes want to take it to the next level. And I want somebody who I can trust. And again, like me and the guy, like I said, him and I were together for 19 years. It's pretty much nothing that we couldn't do together.
Right.
But, now that I'm out of that situation, it's kind of hard for me to jump back in like, yeah, I'm going to give this guy my trust. I just give him up little bits and pieces. And then sometimes I have to pull myself back because I enjoy it so much. So I'll do it, I'll assert myself.
Okay.
So.
Woo!
Yeah, so. You're not ready. You had to get some more drink on that one.
Let me. I'm gonna give y'all look. Before I go in, I'm trying to share the floor. Cause I got a million questions.
Okay, come on. Shoot.
Has a man ever done anything in the bed sexually that was a turn off to you?
Yes.
Share it.
So the thing about I don't like sticky things. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people coming in my face. Like you can come on me, but you can't come in my face. You know what I'm saying? So
money shot.
Exactly.
Money shot.
Right. That's what they call it. Money shots.
I was
the money shot.
Watching the kids. Watching the kids.
That's hilarious. Watching the kids. But yeah, I think that that's something you have to be comfortable with the guy, and you have to be more than just a fuck ship. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even though if you are in a fuck ship and that happened, believe me, he's telling somebody that happened. So every time he see you, that's all he can think about is, hey, oh. Damn, I remember that time. Yeah, right. I did that. Yeah. So, one of the guys I was dealing with, and he was a nice guy, sex was great, but he was like, yeah, you don't want me coming in your face. And I was like, what? Right. Like, nah, yo, this, nah.
So wasn't that serious with your friend?
Not at all.
Well, bam, let me do it in your face.
I don't think I would ever do it because I just don't like it. It's not for me.
Right.
Like one thing that people say, and I know Tyree's gonna say something when I say this, but so you know how you sucking dick and you swallow the cum? Yeah. Like I never swallow. But you won't know. I won't like get up and walk away in the middle. Right. I'll just spit it back on you. So people are like, oh my God, you don't swallow. Oh my God. La, la, la. But the truth is, like, yo, you'd be surprised how many women don't swallow. Exactly. They ain't telling you. You just wet. That's how to get the wet spot.
And then you already got the climax out of you.
Exactly. Say it again. So, hey, just right back on them. And I mean, you can still, have a good time. You just don't call in? Somebody said call in, don't be shy.
Well,
Yeah, that was.
Right.
that was you? Okay. I think people are a little taken back.
I only came off here one time ever in life.
Okay.
Ever. I'm just serious. People think it's a lot.
So you a penetration dude. That's how you.
Yeah, I've tried.
Well,
I've let.
I'm gonna say this. I have two other guys in my group that say the same thing. I've never come off of here. But sex and head is mind over matter. You gotta want it to come, and you have to relax. See, that's what I'm saying. You putting too much thought into it.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm gonna tell you. Maybe the next time that, and I'm just giving you suggestions. That maybe the next time that you have sex and somebody's giving you head, stand up in like a teabag dip position.
Okay.
Yeah, like a stand up, right, in a teabag. No, and let her tie your hands back.
Police.
Or maybe even blindfold. Blindfold? Yeah, blindfold. Let me tell you something. Blindfold sex is the beginning of getting high.
Oh,
it's the first. Oh my God! Plus, you can feel it, like you can feel somebody's heat. Because remember, once you lose one of your senses, the other one's heightened. So so you put the blindfold on, and maybe you feel somebody blowing down your back, and you're like, oh. God damn. You like, wait, whoa, right. You like, oh. Or maybe they take a feather and they, pull it down and like slide it down your butt cheeks, and you like, wait, wait a minute. And the thing is, you're taking the person to another level that they haven't been. Sometimes I suggest, like, if you are in a relationship or you're in a situationship and you want to heighten it or go to the next level, the first thing I suggest is blindfold.
Blindfold. Yeah. Okay.
Blindfold takes you to a different level. It's a different kind of sex. It's the, like, I don't see it coming sex,
Right.
Like, oh my God, what's going to happen now?
Right. Okay.
And then your next step should be the tie up. And let me say
I ain't
this.
never been blindfolded. God damn.
And tied up. Let me tell you something. A lot of men, of course, are going to say, I don't want to be tied up. Don't touch me. I don't want to be able to control it. But see, the thing about good sex is being out of control. Remember, you can't control it if you blindfold or you tied up. Now, you might want to push back or pull back. But to have somebody do something to you that you don't even see coming, and you're like, God, because it's already heightened by, being blindfolded.
Okay. Hey.
The best. Yes, Latrice.
Oh, shout out to Latrice.
That's my girl. She's from EIB, Vernon.
Shout out to you, Latrice. I feel like a little rookie over here. I ain't never
But see, and that's what I want people to understand.
Blindfolded.
I want people to understand nobody is a rookie because you're doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's levels to it. There's so many things to explore, especially when you are somebody who you really want to be with. Like marriages. Sometimes marriages need help. And I've told, my friends or women that I've come in contact with, even men. I told, you want to take your wife or your fiance to the next level, do something like this. Or, I tell a woman, you know what? Stop doing that same missionary, rolling on the side, do it to the back, rolling in. It's almost like a movie,
Right,
You're like, oh, here, I'm here. Now, I'm here. You want to do something a little bit extra. Maybe when he least expected, you send him a little cock shot. That's what I call it. While he at work. While he's working, he might be having a bad day.
We need more of you in the world.
No, listen. There are tons of me. I'm no unicorn. There are tons of me. You know what I'm saying? I am no unicorn. But what men have to understand is you gotta get it. You gotta do it in order to get it.
Right.
It's fair exchange ain't never been no robbery. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be all in if I'm all in. Like I ain't gonna give you all of me, you ain't giving me none of you.
I so agree with that.
Yeah.
And it's almost like it's not fair, and I feel like with a lot of
it's
men,
not.
It's the trust thing, because they so afraid that you're just gonna kiss and tell and put out there whatever extra desires that they hold within that you've been able to expose
exactly
to get them to go to that, as you said, next level.
Right.
They're so afraid of it. Why be afraid? We're going behind closed doors. This, that.
Well, because right now you have, you have the cell phone society, the instant gratification society. You got people that want it like now. I want to do it now. I want to see it now. You got guys saying, shit, I don't want no relationship. I want the pussy now.
Right.
Yo, I'm 40. Right. I ain't 10 like these young girls coming up. You gonna have to wine me, dime me, and then fuck me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to. And guess what? You have to mind fuck me before you literally fuck me. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? And what I think a lot of people don't understand is to get your mind open first is the beginning. That it's actually sex before the sex. It's like your foreplay.
Right.
That's why I tell people, if you do the blindfold thing, yo, it's to a whole nother level. You don't even see it coming, so you don't even know what to expect. You know what this person looks like, you know what they feel like, but maybe they use an instrument this time. Maybe they use a feather. Maybe they use, you know, a pen. Maybe they use what they call a roller. A roller is like, I don't know if y'all sew, because, you know, back in the day we took shop class and sewing and home economics. But it's like a roller. It's a small roller with little pricklies on it.
Oh, yeah.
Run it up in the back of somebody's middle of their spine.
Right.
Fire. I'm telling, almost bring him to his knees.
I might have to go home.
He might be like, oh, wait, oh. But see, and I'm going to tell you this too. There's also, and I'm going to give you the Surgeon General's warning, don't do it to somebody you ain't ready to be with.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you saying that's gonna?
I'm saying it's fire. Yeah, I'm saying it's fire. They gonna be on your phone like, boop, boop, boop. Where you at? Who you with? What you talking about? I seen you. I thought I seen you in your car. When you down the street, I'm coming to your door. Right. I called you a second ago and you didn't pick up. You like, dang, it was a second ago. But you know, you really gotta be into the person. You really gotta want to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, Swan, Carl, Latrice.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
My man Carl Hutley said, "Tell him, Margo." My man, we go back. That's family right there. We go back to middle school.
That's family too, right? We work together.
Yeah.
What's up, my cousin?
Call us up when we get back.
Nesson from Texas.
All right.
Yeah, Chad tunes in every week. Shouts out to Chad from Texas.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is this: when you're over 40, we expect a certain kind, because that's what we were raised on. You know, we were raised on that. Oh, let me take you out to eat, and I ain't saying you gotta take me out to, you know, a 19-star restaurant. I'm saying, damn, I'm hungry. Like, can't you just bring me something to eat? Like, yo, be nice sometimes. You know, the more that a woman is trusting of you, wants to be with you more, you know, excited to be around you, the more she'll do. It's like opening up a can of worms. You know, you give them something that, you know, it makes them feel like, damn, I might not be the only one, but tonight I am. Right. I know that. Yeah, I know I'm not. You know, and it's okay to not be the only one. But I'm gonna tell you something. Same thing about men. Men are a little choosy too, especially over the age of 40, because they like, yo, I'm 40. I'm looking for something. I had these things, or I've done these things, or I haven't done these things, and I want to experience something. And you know, like people hit the thing about marriage. You know, I want to be married. I want to be married. Well, it's a lot of things that you experience before marriage, and to me, that's something that you should be okay with experiencing with someone you care about. You don't necessarily have to get married to them, you know, but if you care about them, you'll do certain things. Right. You know, I have a stalker.
Shout out to this stalker.
This is crazy because him and I met maybe back in '98, and like he's moved from state to state. But he just won't stop calling me. He's like, I need one more night. I need just one more. He was like, I promise you I won't ask. But I already know that's not true because I've already gave him the one more night. Right. Now he want one more. And then one more. You like, wait a minute. How many more mores is there? Right. You had like one more times 19. Right. So, crazy. You know, something that I did to him, which I didn't even know that I did. And that's what I say. You have to control. You have to pull back sometimes. Okay. I gave him the blindfold massage.
Blindfold massage.
And he was like at my door. And I was like, wait a minute, I thought you didn't want to be with nobody. You didn't want no relationship. He did.
Yeah, please share the show. We will be right back. I'm going to shut up and listen to these words when we come back.
Check out what you missed on the Be Inspired Radio Show.
3 years doing anything, especially when you're like a fish out of water when you start something and doing something like radio or media or you know, anything like this. It's Congratulations.
Thank you, babe. Thank you.
That's not easy to do.
Appreciate it. Yes, it's been quite a journey, I would say, and it's been like the butterfly effect. You know, we started out in this cocoon, if you will, with the show, and then just blossomed in 3 years. And yes, definitely went through some transitions. Still going through some transitions right now, but in the end, I just feel like it was so worth it.
Yeah, you've grown a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't it started out well, but like seeing you blossom as the radio host and seeing you blossom as the the public speaker, the author, you've gone through a lot of changes.
Right.
Since you've been here, like in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's been a metamorphosis.
Yeah, that's the word I was trying. I was like, it's not metaphor. It's metaphor. Okay, got you.
When you're changing and transitioning.
Yeah. Tune in to Be Inspired Radio, Wednesdays 7 to 9, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
You use Tearless baby shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Yeah, the
He had a blue shirt on. Yeah, he's not somebody I hired.
Yeah, you know, back page.
Yeah, time.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the money, sure.
What you say? I'm trying to get the money. Dollar bills, y'all.
T-shirts, the
Some feet. You want them feet?
See, look at you. That's the inside. You can't give this illegal.
Oh, well,
We're back. Look,
they caught us behind the scenes, but that's all right. Ain't nothing fake or phony over here.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, if y'all just tuned in, I was just trying to ask Margo, could I possibly get on the board, you know, if she had a job for me. I told her, well, I'm good with my hands, but I don't want nobody to get in trouble.
But wait a minute though, we got a lot of new people tuning in, a lot of new listeners, a lot of new watchers. So tell everyone about my wonderful boo right here, Miss Margo.
I'm gonna let Margo tell it because I'm still stuck off for Elephant in the bedroom.
So I'm Go, Alex Go, Margo. All of those are my real name. So
yes.
I have the Facebook group, and I used to have the radio show Elephant in Your Bedroom, Full Climax, and One Night Stand. I also did One Night Stand with another friend of ours, went to high school with us, Gary.
Gary Hinton.
Yeah, that's
shouts out to G.
Yeah, he actually introduced me to this world, to this doing a radio show.
Oh, for real?
So yeah, I was on 2 other radio stations, which I absolutely love. You know, but there was some, you know, money issues and some things in the background that we had to disconnect. But I absolutely love being on the radio, and I absolutely love hearing what people have to say and giving them. I don't want to change your mind. I want to give you something else to see. I don't want to change your mind. So, again, I am the head of EIB, the HNIC.
Okay.
I do have an assistant. He was unable to make it here tonight, but Neil Cafferty. So what we do is we basically talk about sex, love, relationships, situationships, anything that really people don't talk about. I call it elephant in the bedroom is because you know how people say, well, it was just like an elephant, you know, a pink elephant with purple polka dots.
Right.
And it's because it's here, you just don't want to say anything about it. And everybody's like, you see that? But I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, you want people to start saying, damn, you see that elephant? Like, we need to talk about that.
Right.
You know, especially when it comes to the relationships, you know, and the situationships. And like I keep telling people, it's okay to be single. It's okay. First of all, the better you are single, the even better you'll be when you get with somebody. You'll be better off when you get somebody because you know what you want.
Right.
You know how to please you. You know how to understand you. You can clearly say, I don't like that. I want this. I would rather have this. I want something different, you know. And to me, that's all what we trying to do. Especially now that we have adult children. Some of us have adult children. You know, it's time to enjoy your life. On a whole nother level. And if you like sex as much as I do, or some people absolutely love it even more than I do, but if that's what you like, do it. You know, and don't be afraid.
Live your truth.
Exactly.
The truth is going to come out anyway. So
exactly.
You might as well enjoy it.
Or you might get into it with a guy. You might be with a guy, and you know you and him are having a relationship, and he like, damn, I can't stay up with her. And she like, come on, you know, baby, like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? Well, what they don't understand is women after 40 go into this skyrocket of sex. Men have already hit their plateau. They done did that, you know, especially if you were younger when you started. You did that. And now you're at a point where you're trying to like mellow it out, but some people, you know, they can't let go of the game, so they still in it, and they you know, up in Melbourne, 70 years old, jingling the change in their pocket, talking about you want you a soda, you want you a drink or something.
Shout out all the sugar daddies out there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you know, at some point, you want somebody to give you what you give them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Right.
yeah. So.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You talked about the ladies over 40. Now you gotta talk about the ladies under 40.
Oh,
so okay, no problem. I can do that. So my thing is, and that, let me tell you, it's two sides of this ladies under 40. So you got that just had sex age, which is like your teens to your 20s. Teens to your 20s, you don't really know what you're doing. You're just doing it.
Right.
It's doing it. The one thing I'd say, and I know they're gonna hate me when I say this, but hold off. Hold off. Don't have sex in your early teens, because you will never get pleased in your teens unless he's an older man.
Right.
It just won't happen.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because you don't know just
You
as
don't know
much
what
you
you
know.
like yet.
Right. Yeah, he up there talking about, yeah, let's do it. You like, all right. I know that, you know, the penis going to hold. That's all I know. I don't know how to rub you down. I don't know how to love you.
Right.
I don't know how to, you know, eat you out. I don't know that. I'm just rushing into it, getting it. And what they don't know, they just coming and nutting and boom, that's it.
Bang,
And the
bang,
woman,
bang,
and really the female is unsatisfied.
Right, definitely.
Right.
And guess what? She goes on to have sex for the rest of her life unsatisfied.
I agree with that. I got what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the 20. So the teens to the 20s. Hold off. Hold off at least until you about 25. 25, I think, and I'm gonna tell you, it may be hard. And I'm not saying don't have sex, but I'm gonna say this: if you learn how to please yourself, then you won't have to worry about having sex right now. Because you get to know you a little bit better.
I love that.
Then 25 to maybe like 30, now it's time to get into what this guy wants and what you want too.
Okay.
So, you know, you gotta let him know, I want to be treated like a woman. You ain't gotta love me and marry me.
Right.
But damn.
Right.
When you see me out in the public, I want you to acknowledge me.
Right.
You know, when you ready to go out or do something, I want you to say, I'm with my lady. I ain't with my husband or wife. I'm with a lady. Right. I'm with my lady. Today she's my lady. Tomorrow she might be somebody else's, but why she with me?
She mine.
She mine.
Hey, we gotta go to a break. We will be right back.
All right.
Make sure y'all don't go nowhere and share the show, y'all.
Yeah.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Be Exposed Radio.
It's a family affair if you want to look at it that way.
It is. I totally agree, and I believe I believe that this wisdom on the wall is going to be a movement, and that's what I believe we are doing. Is we're creating a movement where people essentially, even after we've presented in these workshops, then they'll be inspired to sort of document some of the things that they've gone through and empower somebody else. So it'll be like a chain effect. So they'll see that, you know, we were just three women who have gone through various things and experiences in our lives, and we just took the opportunity to sit down, put it in a book, and then it'll be a movement, and then other women will be inspired to do the same thing. Let me tell you, we are better together. We are so much better together, family. I'm telling you. When we band together, put our resources and our experiences together, we can create a movement, and that's what it's about, inspiring people to do more than what they may currently see of their own lives, that they can do so much more. So yeah,
you are exactly right.
The Inspired Radio Show. Tune in every Wednesday from 7 to 9
My name is Ruth
p.m.
Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back.
We are definitely back.
I stepped into even though it was behind the scenes.
Hey.
I'm gonna just go. What y'all was doing? I'm gonna fly on the wall because I missed it. You said something about ramming.
Yeah.
I thought y'all was what you were talking about. Anal sex?
No. Go ahead. So go ahead. Start it off. I'm ready.
You just want to keep
Sasha.
Sex thing. No, that's not what happened.
All right, what happened?
So so what you guys missed while we were on the break is that we were talking about how people get confused and get it twisted about males having being very, hacking, if you will.
Right. Well endowed.
Yeah, very well endowed.
Mm-hmm.
And how, just because you have a big penis, that you're supposed to be Superman lover.
Right.
That ain't the case.
Yeah, big penis doesn't equal Superman lover.
No.
No. A lot of men get it confused because they think, they know, women have told them, damn, you big, oh, your dick is so big, it's so big. So all you hear is, yeah, I'm big.
Right.
Yeah.
But every woman don't want to be jam-packed.
That big ego.
Right. And no woman wants to be rammed.
No.
Without no loving, Sure, I want to be rammed a little later.
Right.
But give me time, warm me up. Start the engine. You don't get in the car and start driving it. You gotta turn on the engine first. In the wintertime, you gotta let that motherfucker warm up. Let it warm up, and then boom, we can get off. We can go ahead and go. So yes, I agree with that.
That's what we was talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I really hope some of you well endowed, big ego type fellas out there, know, because a lot of y'all know when y'all have y'all big ego, because y'all forever, I call them whip out artists. Y'all
they whip it out. I swear they walk around with breakaway pants on. You like, damn, okay. You like that? Okay, I got you.
We see it.
Freeze.
Right.
I see it.
We love it.
Right.
We take a picture, but damn, okay.
Y'all crazy.
But that's true. You also were saying something about the lubing,
Yes.
So go ahead with that.
I really would love for you, Margot, Miss Go-Go. I like Go-Go. So
Go-Go.
I'm
Go-Go.
So Miss Go-Go, I really would like for you to touch on if a female needs lube, because I was scrolling around Facebook and saw a comment that somebody had mentioned that if they needed some lube for the twat, then they didn't want it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good twat. So I really feel like that's a big misconception. So I really would love Miss Go-Go to touch on that.
Okay, well, first of all, it's a couple of things that could be wrong. And the first thing, I'll go medically, and then I'll elaborate. And yes, I have been to school. I'm educated.
Yes.
So, the thing about vagina wetness is most women automatically get wet, period.
Yes.
When you start having sex, it's just like a natural thing. That's what happens. We produce our own juices, we produce our own flow, like you can change it by the things that you eat, drink, what I tell women and men, you are what you eat. So if you're putting something bad in your body, it's coming out bad. It's expelling bad. So if you're not getting wet or you're not lubed when you're in this relationship, first of all, I want you to check the person that you're dealing with.
Okay.
Because you may not be aroused enough to be with that person. And like I said, you got to start up the car before you drive. So, you know, and a lot of times, you know, especially in these situationships, these fuckships, these relationships without ties, these exchange ships, whatever you want to call them, you go in with the intention of getting sex. But what they don't understand is a man's penis will get hard.
Right.
He don't have nothing to lube up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But a woman, she literally has to be mind fucked. You gotta get to her mind and get her to a place where she's wet before you even touch her.
How
You know,
about
so
that?
you gotta, you know, hey, let me bring you something to eat. You got women that like food. You got women that like, you know, massage. Maybe I want to kiss, and I'm a kisser.
Yeah,
Like
me
I'm
too,
gonna need to kiss you
Me
because
too.
I'm gonna need to kiss you in your mouth. Like I don't want no like I'm gonna need
Oh, you had none.
I need to feel all of that.
Get them
And if
juices
you not
flowing.
right, and if you not giving that back, yeah, I'm gonna be dry as a old sack of potatoes. I ain't lying, you know. But again, you know, if between you and her that things are going well, then that's fine. But always check that first.
Right.
Then check the second thing, which could be a medical issue. A lot of women suffer from vaginal dryness because of other things that have happened
Okay.
to them medically.
So trauma.
Yeah, trauma.
It could just be getting
It could be diseases. You know, they could have like an underlying disease that they're not talking. And I don't mean STD. I mean like people have lupus, people have breast cancer. Yeah, exactly. So, and that could be the next thing. But, and I'm gonna say this to all my ladies that want lube but don't want to use those harsher chemicals. There's a couple of places, but there's a place that I really like on, I think it's 40th Street.
Okay.
I think it's 40th Street. And it's called Sugar.
Yes, sugar. Yes.
So
shout out
sugar, yes, I like sugar. So sugar has bottles of natural lube, and it does not leave you scratchy, itchy, dry, and it's all natural. It's 100%. It's water based. So yeah, exactly. So and what people don't understand is too, men don't understand. It's a lot to take care of her. You know, she like a car too. You know, you gotta keep her oil changed. You gotta make sure she good. You got every 3,000 miles. You gotta roll her back, make sure everything good. So you know, it's a lot to maintain. Right, it's a lot to maintaining your vagina. So you know, I know men don't understand that, but women, you know, you should know if you don't know.
Oh yeah, I agree. And Miss Go-Go too, like a lot of guys don't understand, like alcohol plays a part in
heavy part in it.
You drink a lot sometimes, it really, because think about it, alcohol will dehydrate you.
Alcohol, cigarettes, weed.
Cigarettes, yes.
If you are heavy, you know, alcoholic, or you're a heavy smoker, or you just plain just don't eat right, you know, like fried foods all the time, you don't drink enough water, all of that. All of that has something to do with you being chemically unbalanced.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, so you know, and then like I said, you know, you got a mind fucker too. So you know, if she's not into you, of course she's not gonna get wet.
Right.
You know, and I think that that's why I say that I think that people just need to take their time. You know, yeah, are you attractive? What I love, and women know off the get up that we want to have sex with you.
Okay, you know what?
I was about to ask you that.
She said that.
I was about to
say that not too long ago.
I'm telling you.
Saying that on the show.
Yeah, it is so true, honey. When you look, we could be at the bar, you know, drinking our drink, talking to our girl. We done looked over and looked back. We already saw you.
Right.
We done saw you from top to bottom, honey. And we know, we like, I'm gonna give him some.
Yeah.
And then he come over and say something stupid, and you like,
damn.
Now you dry.
He done
Now you
messed
like,
it up.
Right, now you like,
hold up. I got a disclaimer though, real quick.
Okay.
I know you doing your thing and repping for the ladies, but fellas, if that pussy dry, you better eat it or something, goddammit. Y'all ain't gonna have me. They talking about lube. Well, I don't know what the fuck lube is.
But you know, but see, you haven't been with a woman who is not sexually satisfied with you mentally. And I try to tell men, because every man don't experience that.
Right.
You know, but when you do experience it, you have to first check you and say, damn, am I really feeding her mentally what she needs,
right?
Or you know, am I just trying to rush in too quick? Because remember, a man's penis is gonna get hard. The wind blow, it get hard.
Yeah.
They think about work, it get hard. Sports, it get hard. You know, driving down the street, it's hard.
It's
you
hard.
know, wake up, it's hard. Go to sleep, it's hard. You know, like y'all are automatic. Us, it's kind of like, yeah, we gotta rev up.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know, what women don't always say is if the sex was good, by the time the next day comes, we done thought about that shit at the desk like, oh, wait. it kind of take us off guard. It's like a little pussy flashback.
Yes.
Boom. You like,
Oh, yes. The
Get to work
joke.
at the job looking around like, did anybody see me just jump? Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah. You sitting in your desk like rubbing your legs together like, right. Oh, you know it's true. Oh, you know it's true. Oh, you know it's true. So yeah, so you know that's real, you know, and then like I said, vaginal dryness is real, especially if it's something underlying. So you know, women, again, I know I talk and I joke all the time, but I'm really very protective about medical care and taking care of yourself. Women, you need to go to your GYN regularly, at least once a year. And if you have like a bad pap smear, which some of us do, bad pap smear, bad mammogram, please go back and check it. Stay up on your health care, because the thing is, you want to enjoy it just as much as he wants to enjoy it. If it hurts too bad, it might be something wrong. It might not be that he's just well endowed. It may be something else. Fibroids, what you call those things, the inside layer shedding and all. It could be so, we are so intricate. So just check yourself out. Now, I know I'm gonna throw this in here real quick. I know we might have to go to a commercial real soon, but I want people to also know about protection. It's so important.
Yes, indeed.
It's so important. And I know that half of us get in a relationship, we feel like, oh, I've been with him 10 times, fuck the condom. You know, like throw the condom out the door. However, if that's something you really want to do and you really don't want to have sex without the condom, then talk to your mate about having these tests done, not just STDs but AIDS, you know, all the whole shebang. You can get you a whole workup done. You want to test for anything, because remember, sometimes it's not an STD.
Yeah, right.
You know, sometimes it's something else. You know, he may be sick. You know, he may find out that he needs blood pressure medicine, and that's maybe why he's not getting hard. And he's saying, "Damn, you ain't make my dick hard." And you like, nigga, I'm giving you my best suck game. Like, it can't be me.
Well, it could
it can't be me.
The male prostate or something.
Right, it could be anything. So definitely check up on that. And I want to tell women too, you know, it's okay to not have sex without a condom if you are also protected. You can get veggie dams. They go right in like a piece of paper, and they basically stop everything from going a little further. You can go piss it out or take it out when you go to the shower. He won't even know the difference. Pop that joint in. Yeah.
You know, I never. So is that like the cup? Almost like the cup?
It's basically, but it's like a flat piece of paper.
Okay.
And it's clear, and you just put it in, and it basically shields it like this.
Wait a minute, is it like the dam when you go to the dental office?
Girl, yes.
Got you.
So
okay, now
they have a veggie dam. They have a
I heard about
mouth
the dental dam.
Yeah. So you know you got a lot of those things that can protect you. And I know that, you know, sometimes you get comfortable with somebody and you feel like, yeah, I don't want to have sex with him with a condom no more. I want to really feel him, and that's cool. But I also say, you know, you can get sheepskin condoms, or they call naked condoms, which they are a little bit better. They're much thinner. However, they give you the, you know, warning that they don't always protect as much from diseases.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so my thing is, if you got like, so and ladies, look at the dick. It's okay.
You gotta look at it. That I always looking at you. Shit. Look
Exactly. And look at it. Being serious. Yes, look at it.
We about to go on a break. I'm happy we about to go on this break, because now y'all talk about dicks and looking at it and all that.
Well,
we will be back.
You're now listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this fire flashback.
Within our community, we got to look at ourselves and love and support each other. However, when we bring color into the perspective, we are no longer looking at each other as equals. We are dividing ourselves even more so than what society divides us. We're already divided with inequality, not unequality, but inequality within a system that is meant to keep us down. Here we are yet again doing things that are detrimental to our survival and sustaining of fruitful living. We're causing more mental health issues upon ourselves in our own society and our own communities by talking about the difference in complexion, even when it gets down to the point where we discriminate upon each other. I've often felt that I have been discriminated against, even with my own people, when it comes to me going into a business that is black owned and black operated, and I get up service and then I never want to return and into that establishment because the service was so up. I support those who support me. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are. If you are a peaceful person, peaceful, loving person who believes in equality, I will love and support you with the same effort. However, being black and supporting black and acknowledging that I love the...
Make sure you check out McLean's Couch every Tuesday at 9 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right?
Radio Loyalty.
Click that banner to join now.
Just a bit outside radio show.
There is one glaring stat that I read about while watching the games over the weekend. New York Yankees went 22 straight innings with at least one strikeout.
Really?
That's a major league record for the postseason.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an interesting statistic.
It is. You know, and then when you think about it, it's like, okay, you know, that, to me, that's like a big reason why, you know, they're losing right now.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You
Padres
just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a -65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're.
Then your average game, you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out this flashback from Sunset Soul Radio.
Sometimes, and let me say this, sometimes people did things a certain way because that's all they knew.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Are we back yet?
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome back. And thanks for tuning into It Is What It Is Radio, where we have Miss Go-Go with us.
Hello.
And I also have to put this out there that we are definitely happy to announce that we are broadcasting live on Periscope effective today. What's up, Periscope?
That's awesome.
Make it move, Periscope.
Yeah. And what I want you all to do is check out this week's new music submissions on BeExposedRadio.com. Okay. We have 3 new entries. 3, Up and Away by I Am Star Trek featuring Ike Stevens, Show Enough by AJ Jones featuring Pretty Sister, and God Sees You by Shantae Atkins. And I do want to say that's our first gospel entry. Check them out and make sure you share the ones you like.
Oh,
right.
That's awesome. I like that.
Vernon Bird said he wants to come on next week to represent for the men. Okay,
Vic.
Vernon, where you at? I needed you today, brother. we going. I'm gonna DM you. We gonna rap. But
there you have it. So we were having a very interesting conversation while we were on break. You want to speed us up, Miss Go-Go?
Oh well, Tyree, I think you should start it because you are the male.
What I was saying?
Figure, yeah, the male figure. Here.
How about that?
We were talking about. You were saying something about some men have problems getting hard. When my brother died 2 years ago, I got high blood pressure, and I started taking Alamodipine. But what I noticed, what I wanted to do, my shit was like a worm, like wasn't getting hard or nothing. So I went back to my doctor, and he tried to prescribe me something else, but through the grace of God, Allah, whatever you may call him, I don't have high blood pressure anymore, and I don't have those problems. But I was hurt. I mean, that take your man hard.
A very, very tender issue.
Yes. Peenie ain't getting hard.
Yeah. Well, and see, the thing is this: when you're with somebody sexually and you've been with them for a while, this is a conversation that has to be had.
Right.
Because she's gonna think, you really don't like her. You don't want to be with her. You saying, oh yeah, I want to be with you, but then your penis not getting hard. And your suck game's good, pussy game good. She done did everything, and it's still not hard. The thing is to discuss, hey, you know what? I just got this blood pressure medicine, and remember to read all your medicines, because even blood pressure medicine is not the only medicine. You got diabetes medicine, you got skin irritation medicine, you got all these different meds that have so many side effects. The side effects is almost worse than whatever's going on with your body. But that's again why I said to figure out, talk to your doctor. Please talk to your doctor. Don't talk to Ray. Ray don't know as much as you know.
Ray's not taking his meds even.
Exactly. And see, the thing is this: you don't want to not take your meds, because the thing about blood pressure medicine, if you started it and you've been on it for a month and you yank yourself off, it sends your heart an extra flutter, and because it's working too hard to try to maintain what the medicine was doing. And then you have an incident where you having sex and you pass out. And then she be saying, he died on top of me. You don't want to put her in that bad situation. So it's best to inform her what's going on and have that conversation. Again, elephant in the bedroom. You want to have that conversation with the person that you're dealing with. And if it's some random, of course you don't have to have that conversation. But a person you've been dealing with for a long time, you need to tell them, hey, for some reason my penis is not getting hard. I don't really know why. Take her with you, or let her take you to the doctor. You don't have to go to the ER, but you need to go schedule the appointment with your doctor, and don't wait 20 months from now. Do it like in the next couple of weeks. Tell your doctor, hey, listen, I'm on this medicine. It's not making me feel well. It's not making my penis hard. My penis won't get hard now. Tell them that, because you can change that. There's so many other medicines. There's also herbal medicines that could help you sustain blood pressure, and your blood pressure won't go higher or lower. Okay. And sometimes you start eating better. You don't necessarily have to. Liquor will also. People think, oh, he got the Henny dick. Well, Henny dick is not for everybody, because some people take that Henny and that dick is and he talking about I'm gonna do it all night. And you like, not with that, you not. So. Yes, you really want to talk to people about, especially the person that you are feeling, because you don't want her to feel like it's her. Yes. Right. Because then she like, well, damn, what I did.
Yes.
I got a question since you segued into that. Okay. Why is it that women? Well, I'm just speaking on personal.
Okay, personal experience.
I know how to hold. I know. I got dick control. I'll say.
Okay.
Why do women feel some type of way when we don't come if we want to make it all about y'all?
That's a great question.
Answer that.
Well, okay.
I want to know.
Okay, there's many sides to this, pussy. But I'm gonna say this: the point to sex is for both of us to enjoy ourselves. I understand if you want me to come first, but to make you come makes me feel good too.
Yes.
True. So like I said, fair exchange has never been no robbery. We want to please each other.
Yes.
Remember, it's not a race and it's not competition.
Right.
It's you and I wanting to have great sex between us, and give me what I give you.
But what if the male wants it to be about you? What if you might not be worried about coming?
You can have it about me, but it feels good for me to want you to have a good time too.
But the man might want you to come 10, 11 times just to give you something.
That's fine. That's fine. Today. Right. Today I'll let you have your day.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think it's a good idea to tell her, I ain't come because I wanted you to come.
Right. We gotta go to a break. We will be right back.
Okay.
Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
All right, let's get that.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Here's what you missed on Salacious Life Radio.
When it comes to your children, especially if you're dating someone that you actually like, you do want it to work. So you're gonna hope and encourage the relationship between your child and that person because you like that person, so you're gonna hope for the best. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work and you can't make it work. You can't force it. It's like a branch. You keep bending it, eventually it'll snap, and even if you put it back together, it'll never be what it once was. But you definitely pray on it. You hope for the best, because nobody wants to spend the rest of their life alone just because a particular relationship didn't work out, but you had this beautiful creature as a result of it, but you don't want to necessarily spend and you're not all of a sudden a bad person. You're not all of a sudden not going to fulfill this other person's needs.
You, madam, are a harlot and a scoundrel.
Because I had one kid while I was still married.
But what if I take that back.
What if the situation turns around the other way? So you ready for your child to meet? They meet the person, and this person is a giver. So this person's buying your child lots of gifts and wanting to.
I would usually. If it's a birthday or some sort of holiday or something like that, okay, and they want to get them a few things or get them something, okay, but just on a regular basis, unless it's Nestle's Quick or something that you can get from like, you know what I'm saying, or like Kit Kats or something like that. Like, no, don't spend a lot of money on.
See, I'm sorry.
It's unrealistic. Like, don't try to buy his.
Tune in live to Salacious Life Radio every Wednesday from 9 to 11, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
By Demand Radio Show.
2 years ago. If you broke that bike and it don't work, that's on you, bro.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I'm the only man. I need a man to call up here and help a brother out. Please. Somebody, Rob. My good friend I've known for over 35 years. Rob, can you call me up, please? Can you help me out? Even Vernon say he want to come up. Call us up at 410-702-5657.
Now, as you guys are calling up, make sure that, did you know, I just need to know this, did you know that you could take us anywhere? Hands up if you knew that. You probably didn't know that.
I didn't know.
So what you can do is check us out on YouTube in case you missed any shows. Of course, you can check.
Oh yes, all the shows are on.
And you didn't know this though. What? Now you can download a host of apps like Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and check out the past episodes. For the full list, we need you to go to BeExposedRadio.com and check out the syndication list on the menu bar.
I know that's right. Okay.
This is what I throw that in there.
Yes. Bird, did you get the number? What's the number again? Okay, you gonna send it back to him?
It's on here now. 410-702.
Yes.
5657. Please call us up.
410-702.
Okay.
567. Oh, sorry.
No.
I'm gonna have to practice.
Right. Shout out to Shout out to Senor Marshall.
You're right.
Hola, hombre.
Hola. Como está, papi?
I know that's right.
Call us up 410-702-5657. And fellas, I will get you all up here so we can outnumber the women, and I can.
You know what?
Always
know this. You know why? It's not a competition. I think that when you have a group of women together, especially like these ladies and myself, we're talking about things that normally happens. Yes. It's just something that normally happens, but so many people don't talk about it. One thing I did want to talk about before the end of the show is women that can't have children. So fellas, I want you to stop saying, oh, you 40 something years old, you don't have no baby.
Right.
Yo, that's a touchy subject, because some people really can't have children. They have to go through in vitro, and they don't want to fake the bullshit in vitro with somebody who they're not going to be with, because it's a lot to deal with. Just recently, my cousin had a baby, is having a baby, and we went to a baby shower, and before this, she was talking about how people kept on saying, you 45, you don't have no damn baby, what you waiting for? But you know what, people don't know, because she is unable to have kids. So she went through the whole in vitro, and she went through, I think it's 19 rounds, and the first 2 rounds she lost the baby. And then she was pregnant with the third one. So she was like quiet for almost the whole first trimester because she was scared she was going to lose the baby. But this is a touchy subject for women. Women that don't have children that are over the age of 40, please don't think that they just don't want any. Sometimes it's a situation. Now, honestly, sometimes they don't want any. And it may be because of childhood, a situation. But again, these are situations you need to talk about when you're really thinking about getting a serious relationship with somebody, Wow. So, shout out to all my girls that may have a situation going on that they haven't talked to you. They're made about. Remember, anytime is a good time. Please don't wait until tomorrow, because it may not be a tomorrow.
I agree with that.
That's
deep. That's heavy right there.
It's serious.
Oh, we got a caller. Hello?
Oh, we did? Okay.
Can y'all hear?
Nope. I can't hear. Okay, let me see.
Wait a minute. Hold on, caller. Can you hear us, caller? Wait a minute. Can you hear us? Turn it up.
I'm up.
I can hear you. You're a little low. Hello? Hello? Caller, can you hear me?
Caller, are you there?
Are you still there?
I can't hear him. I don't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I can barely hear him.
Okay. Well, they can call back if they didn't. Yeah. Is it low?
Yeah. Matter of fact, Carl, I'm gonna give you a number to call.
We're gonna give you an alternate number to call because we couldn't really hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, back to your situation too about the guy who had the situation. So tell me, how did he feel? Like, you know, I know he felt like, damn, you know.
It was very frustrating. It's very frustrating and disappointed. You know, he felt like his pride was crushed.
Right.
Mine would have been too. I ain't gonna lie.
It's real though. But my thing is, that's why we need to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go around, because I'm gonna tell you something. When you're frustrated like that, it brings the stress to your household, brings the stress to your job,
Yes,
to your
indeed.
everyday life. Now you mad. She think you mad at her. You know, she's saying I ain't mad at him, but he got an attitude. She don't know what to do. And everybody like this on thin ice.
Right.
You know, but if you would just say something about it. I mean, you know, and I'm gonna tell you, so let me just tell y'all my situation. So, and please, I don't want any tears or anybody be upset, but I have breast cancer, and recently, last year, I had the surgery to have my breast removed, my one breast removed, my right breast. So recently, I had sex with somebody, and he couldn't understand. Like, damn, nigga, you take your bra off. And I was like, yo, we not that close.
I got you.
I give it to you,
Right.
but we ain't that close for you to see that. Like, that's a different part of me. You know, that's not for any and everybody.
That's another level.
Yeah, it is.
It
And that's what I was saying. You know, it really is another level. Now, if this guy that I've been dealing with for 19 years came back and was like, yo, I'd have been like, boom, here, you can have it, bro. Boom. Because I know that that's the one I can trust, the
And you
one that I
comfortable.
love, that I'm comfortable with.
Right. Yes.
And you gotta give me some time to get that place with you. Don't come in and thinking that I can just do that.
I feel
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I definitely
So
feel you on that.
it's real. You know, these situations, diseases, you know, we over 40 now. It's a lot of things can be going on with your body. It's time for you to really check things out and be okay with who you are. You know, hopefully one day I'll get the surgery to get another breast, but it still won't be the same.
Right.
I'll still have that long scar. I still won't have a nipple. Like, it's going to be something for me to deal with before I let them deal with it.
Right.
You know?
Well, thank you
And
for
I want to say
sharing
this
that.
too. I know we had talked about it, but I'm gonna say this on air. I would like you to come back too, if you don't mind, to possibly talk about and to educate the people about breast cancer.
Absolutely.
And
Wonderful. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. You got it. You
And we
got
don't
it.
gotta wait to October either.
Okay, that's fine. You tell me when, I'll be
Alright.
here. I'll do anything.
That's
you know,
important. That's important.
Well,
Save
it
the
is.
tatas.
Yes,
Make sure you
exactly.
Take care of them, ladies.
And again, ladies, we are so much more intricate than a man.
Yes.
Right.
We have
Yes.
way more stuff to think about.
I
You
got
know.
a question though. I
Go
ain't gonna cut you off. Like, all right, this personal experience.
Okay.
For me, like back in the day, I'm just going off of one incident, but there was a young lady that I was on her for years. Once I finally got the chance to hook up with her, my dick ain't get hard. I was too anxious. Do y'all go through something like that?
Not we're too anxious.
Yeah.
But sometimes we go through a situation where we let our mind take us into a relationship when it's really just sex.
Sex. Exactly.
Yeah. We let our mind take us to
I
a
can agree with
relationship.
that.
Yeah. We give it all. We like, shit, I want to be with him so bad.
Right.
I'm gonna let him fuck me in the ass.
Whoa.
And then you like, wait, did I say fuck me in the ass? Like you sitting there like after it already. But it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You know, and then you be like, did I do that on the first time? Like,
right.
or you have a situation where you do some things that you might have had sex on that first night. You wanted it, you were anxious, you had sex on the first night, and then you like, this nigga ain't gonna call me back.
Because you think you put too much out there.
But guess what? The thing about it is, do what makes you feel happy. If it's sex on the first night, then do it. But stand in your own. I tell the women in my group, pull your pussy up.
Put it up. I'm about to start telling some of y'all niggas
right,
that.
you know how men you take their penis and they pull it up?
Yeah,
pull your pussy up.
I like that.
Pull your pussy
Wear
up,
your
nigga.
shoes and say, you know what, I did that and it
I
was
like
good
that.
and I liked it. Yes, and be okay with it. You know, and when and then if you don't talk to him the next 3, 4, 5 weeks, whatever, When he call you, say, hey, how you doing? You know, and it's okay to even text him back that same night when he leave and say, hey, you know what? I had a great time.
Right.
Because that's what it's about. I had a great time.
Yes, I enjoyed you.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Absolutely.
you. Right. You ain't got to be my man. You ain't got to get married. But that's what. Yeah, I'm a grown up. You're a grown up. I had a great time. And I hear men tell this story about having sex on the first date or having sex without a relationship or without whining and dining. You could do all of those things. You can do all of that. You can have sex without taking out to eat, without buying the fancy things. You can do all of that. It's all how you do it. Right. You know, you can't walk up to him and be like, yeah, let me fuck you in your ass and let me suck you. You like, wait, oh, what? Like, I'm a woman. I'm a human.
Some guys
you like, oh my God, what? I'm clutching my pearls. Like, don't do that.
Let me ask y'all this.
Definitely will have some.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Okay.
I've had sex back in my day. I was a wild boy. I'm gonna keep it phone. Okay. But I've had sex with women on the first time. Like,
right.
I've even like one time I never forget coming from football practice at Dunbar on the subway. I meet two girls. We get the rap and we get off of Rogers Station. I wind up going to the chick house. I fucks her. I don't even know her name.
Right.
But one, have y'all ever? Well, no, that might be too personal.
What,
if y'all
one night
wanna
stand?
ask, one night stands.
I had my first one night stand about 38.
Did you feel different?
Actually, no. I was okay then.
Okay.
I don't think that I could comprehend it if I was younger.
Okay.
I kind of knew what it was.
I will not answer this question.
No, this is.
She gonna plead the fifth. Look, she gonna plead the fifth for maybe incriminating.
We ain't plead no fifth over here. We ain't plead no fifth.
You can plead the fifth. It's okay.
No. You gave that.
You're right. Exactly.
Oh, man. Listen,
so you want to keep your clean.
Disclaimer to my man.
Guess
what? Whatever. Listen. This is a radio show.
That's it.
We're talking about stuff like that.
Exactly. Pull it up. I did that, and I'm good. And I'm good with it. I did that.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my choke.
Pull your pussy up.
That's right. Pull the choke shot up.
Pull your pussy
up. Okay. Yeah, I had a couple one night stands. It was because that's what the fuck I wanted.
Exactly.
Two times.
But you know, it's nothing wrong with that.
Don't judge me because that's life.
That's what I'm talking about. Pull your pussy up.
And I wasn't in a relationship. I was doing me. I was single, ready to
It's
mingle.
nothing wrong with that.
If you made this swingle, then hey.
Say it again, and I ain't mad at that.
You just started something, Marvel.
I ain't mad at
Pull
that.
your pussy up.
So I pulled it up.
Pull your pussy up.
She here.
So okay, I know that's right. She here. She on the table talking.
I'm not messing with you.
Yeah. Was that stranger?
Yes.
But the attraction is just there. It's like, hey, okay.
And guess what? All I can say is, as long as you protect yourself, do you.
And that's what
Get
it's
yours,
about.
ladies. Get yours.
I gotta speak for the fellas. Get yours too, fellas.
Well, wait a minute, Miss Lady Lee. How about you? Okay, yes. Pull the chocha up and let me know, because I'm listening.
No shame. There is good.
I got a question for all the ladies.
There you go.
Do y'all swallow? Oh well, no, we know about
No, yeah, I don't swallow.
I mean, yeah.
protein. I heard it.
Well, you know what? And let me say this: some women swallow some men, and some women don't swallow others.
And it's okay. It just depends on how I feel. But I will say this: if that's what you want to do, y'all men need to eat sweet things. It's like you always want to.
You are what you eat.
You want to do some sweet things. Eat that watermelon.
Watermelon,
She was talking
pineapple,
when she sang that song.
peaches,
yes, all that,
beets, all of that.
Yeah, I know about the listen. I ain't even gonna get. I'm good.
I wasn't pointing to
you. But it's real though. That's honest. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Coochie's healthy.
Yeah. Well, it
actually.
So let me bring up this myth. No, it is not. It is absolutely not.
But I
it is absolutely. I love it too. I wet it up for you though. If you want to believe it, I wet it up for you. But no, the beard does not grow because of pussy juices. The beard grows just like any other hair on your body.
Natural.
Yeah, 7 years it stops, and 7 years again.
What about women getting curvier because of sex?
Well, let me say.
Hey, that's a fact.
Well, yes and no, and I'm gonna tell you why. So when you have your beginning girl body, you just like up and down. You don't have that everything else. Depending how your mama look and your ancestors look, you gonna fill out. And usually when you get into these good relationships where you're eating a little bit more, you're having sex a little bit more, you tone up some things that necessarily weren't toned up. People don't understand sex is exercise.
Yes, it is.
So you wind up
sexercise.
It is, but it is. So what you wind up doing is you're toning up a lot of your mid portion as well as your arms and legs, depending on what kind of sex you like. You know, you're burning a lot of calories. So you're kind of like fit, if I should say that. So you're filling out your grown-up body. That's why a lot of these young girls look growner than they really are. Yeah, they look growner than they are because it's like your body is kind of like filling out the way it's supposed to. Same thing when you have children. You know, like I'm not a I don't have a big butt. I got a nice size butt, but I'm more of a butt and titty girl. Like I got both. You know, some people are like all ass, all titties, but I'm like a both. But my family is a mixture, you know. So, but that's what I'm saying. Look at your ancestors, your mother, you know, your father's side of the family, because you could get a blend. Right. Yeah. So.
And make sure.
Go ahead, baby.
What's her name? Wait a minute. Evelyn Jefferson said beard conditioning.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Hey, look, you gotta go to a break, man. Make sure y'all don't go nowhere. Like and share the show. We're having a ball, man.
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
And I want y'all to remember that we are the home of the Cheryl Underwood Radio Morning Show every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m.
Okay.
We're doing big things here.
I know that's right. That's right.
So like.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
Because they had nothing else to do.
So it was like, imagine that your late husband was actually your father. I can't imagine that because that's disgusting.
Very much so.
And then I would have to clean my basement because that's where my actual father resides right now. So, okay. The 60-year-old woman learned the truth about her husband, Percy, 6 years after he passed away.
Not Percy, no. Percy doesn't sound like that name.
Percy just sounds like a feminine boy.
Really?
Yeah.
But nobody told
you don't think
at
it?
no point.
Like Percy. Look at Percy over there with his purse.
Oh, his name Percy.
Percy always switching.
And you just keep laughing at him.
That's a joke. What do you call it? What's the gay boy's name?
Percy.
Percy.
What are you doing, Percy? I don't even know what to say about this one. And I'm the one that said it. Oh my gosh, we're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. The conversations can get deep. They can get out of this world. But we do them. BeExposedRadio.com. Talk
Hi,
lately.
I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council. Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it. at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You're now listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this fire flashback.
We need to relearn what it is.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
It is what it is radio, where we have the awesome, I would just love her, Miss Go-Go.
Thank you.
Yes, I love having her here, and I just want to let y'all know that BXR syndication just got bigger. Check out our site for other great syndications to get more from Be Exposed Radio. Like iTunes and other podcast services, simply click on the syndication. Also, coming up tomorrow on The Come Up with host Mimi Howard, live at 7 p.m. only on Be Exposed Radio.
Shout out to Mimi.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
You did that, shorty. You did that.
Yeah. So, Miss Lee.
Yes.
So me and Miss Lee were discussing some things over here. I'll let her introduce the things that she was discussing.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? We're in there like, okay, so I'm gonna let you go ahead. I know, you should have never boys up. It's your fault.
Okay, so I was strolling and I seen something about a Japanese sex rope.
Okay, so the Japanese sex rope, and well, first of all, again, there's look at you. There's levels to this.
Levels to this.
Before you start doing, and I hope that Sasha Savage is in here. Sasha Savage is my rope lady. She makes ropes, and she can teach you how to tie, and she can teach you how to knot people up, suspend them, you know, for sex suspension. Sasha Savage.
She's a savage.
Yes, and she's hot. Okay, she the cutest thing out of VA. She's come through Baltimore a number of times. She will be at my event November the 10th. Sasha Savage. Yes. Hi, Miss Lady. That's my boo right there. Oh yeah, and I'm telling you, she makes the ropes. She'll give you any color you want and how long you want it. She'll teach you how to knot people up, tie them up, how to suspend them. She's pretty hot with the BDSM. She'll teach you a lot of things that you need to know about it. And when I say she's one of those people that, first of all, she's just as cute as a button. You're not gonna think she's the savage that she is.
Yeah.
So she's got the cute look, and then she's like the savage in the inside.
I love it.
Call us up, Sasha. We done heard so much about it.
And she will be at my event. So she's also going to do a demo. I can't wait. We're going to try to do something together. We're going to sit there and we got little talks about stuff that's going on. But let me go back to the rope. So again, sex is what you make it. Sex has its different levels, you know, from 0 to infinity, you know, and this rope play is only for the trustful ones. Okay. You cannot have nobody tie you up and you don't trust them.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm also going to say create a code word, not nothing super long because it's going to take you too long to get the word out.
Right.
You know,
so
water.
Supercalifragilistic.
Just hit them with a water. They hit them with a Joe. A Bobby. You know, something quick you can say to alert them to something different. And you don't want to say anything that is sexual because they'll keep going.
Right.
See, if you having sex and you pineapples, they like, huh? You know, they kind of like trigger out of it. They like, okay, pineapples. Yeah. Wait a minute. All right, I stop. You know, they kind of take their mind off of it. So now the Japanese rope is a rope that you can tie hands or feet or hands and feet. But the more and more you wiggle, the tighter and tighter it gets.
That's the one.
Oh my God.
So, and you can use this up high or down low, so you can use it. And again, that's a part of one of the things I was talking about, the equipment I was talking about. So they have the X, and you can stay on the X. And usually that's for finger play, wand play, you know, knife play, whips, chains, leather, like whips, candle play. It's an elevation. So you want to make sure that, again, this is something that you want to do with the person. You want to have the conversation and say, hey, listen, I kind of like to be tied up, but you know, I want to know that you okay with it. Because you know, sometimes they are not okay. Right. So you want to make sure that they're okay. And you tell them what you want. Hey, tie my ankles up, tie my hands up, and it actually gives this person pretty much control over top of you. And again, the more and more you wiggle, because you trying to like get your legs closed, or you're trying to like pull the intensity from happening, the more and more you're spread apart and the more intense it gets, the heightened of the orgasm. And it's a shame to say this, but a lot of women are over 40 plus, never had an orgasm before.
Woo!
Yeah, I've heard that.
Pour out some liquor for you.
Yeah, I know. It's a sad situation. It's a sad situation. It's a sad situation, but that's some of the heightened experience. I tell people, you want to start off a little small, go get you one of those swings that you can hang on the back of the door. Start there. You know, the swing is Velcro. So you can just like Velcro yourself in, but you can come out of it. Like you can reach down and actually take your legs out of there if you wanted to. But it's like a seat you can swing in.
We got a call on a regular phone. Call up.
Yes.
Bird, can you hear us?
Hey, Bird.
I got you, big brother.
Okay, speak to us, man. We got about 3.5 minutes, man. Let's represent for us. Talk to us.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to represent for the men's side. 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
He wanted to represent for the men's side. Okay.
We're rep force. We got 1 minute. It's 10:56.
30 seconds, baby. 30 seconds.
Rep force, baby.
Margo mentioned in a part of the session where how women over 40 really understand what they want. Now, as a man goes through trials and tribulations, and I'm sorry that the fact it takes us for a certain age to get to a certain point where we know things, which women know way more before men. But what women don't understand now is when a man is at that age and he knows certain things that he wants, because of the trials and tribulations that they went through all the foolery that they went through, it's hard for a good man now, over 40, to find someone he can connect with on that level with both have mature minds.
Okay, well, Vernon, I appreciate you calling in. I know we don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna get back with you on that, and then maybe Ty will introduce us again on another show, and we can
next week.
Yeah, okay, well, we can do next week. That's not a problem.
So
I'm excited.
So listen,
Part 2 coming next week.
So before we roll out, I do need you guys to check out this week's new music submissions on BeExposedRadio.com. We have 3 new entries: Up and Away by I Am Star Trek featuring Ike Stevens, Show Enough by A.G. Jones featuring Pretty Sister, and God Sees You by Shantae Atkins with our first gospel entry. Check them out and share the ones you like, and don't forget to check out this episode as well as all the past ones so you
That's
can get
right.
with us.
Please
We're
like
trying to
and
do that
share
for
the
you.
show.
Just go to our website and click on syndication radio.com.
I just want to say thank you so very much, Ty, Lee, and
Q, baby.
Q. I had a wonderful time. I can't wait to come back.
You coming back next week?
Okay. Yes. I had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Hey, Bird, thank you for calling, man. We appreciate you. Go, I appreciate you too.
Thank you.
Love
we gonna have you free next week?
I'm here.
We got next week coming.
Look.
We might bring the whipped cream and the chain.
Check out this flashback from It Is What It Is radio show.
Paul he was chilling, he was doing his thing. Y'all, you feel me? Love y'all family, you know what I'm saying? And like for him to be taken away from you, snatched away from you just like that. You feel me? It's like damn. Another good one gone. You know what I'm saying? Like why you taking the good? You know what I'm saying?
You always end up asking like why?
And like again, it's a lesson that it's a test of faith. You feel me? Gonna take you through these tests. You feel me? You're gonna go through these little phases in life, yo. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you just gotta recognize that one, it's the adversary trying to knock you off your pivot, and then it's God trying to teach you something. You feel me? Right. Anything that you go through, you gonna get through. It's called going through. You feel me?